Um, Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. Today, we're gonna continue with the side of the widget. So last video we already set up our widget. Is basically what you see here on screen. It's for me, I think it's really pretty. It's getting really good. I'm getting excited with this mode, and today we're gonna synchronize each of these numbers so it upload according what we already did on the past. So let's go back to our list real quick. So we are on widget show, and that's what we are seeing now. We're gonna complete this and we'll start getting to the selected mode. So because uh, I will try to do this both on the same time, because right now we need to set up all these, and then we have to set up basically when is active and disactive. So that's why we're gonna need some check mark, and when the selected is on, come this on, and when it's off, just turn off and take it away. That's what I did separately, so I don't have to use a lot of stuff and simplify our coding and simplify everything. And as you see, everything is in a canvas panel, so when we turn off that canvas, everything disappears and is out of the way. That's simple. So we're gonna go into that. Let's start with a spinner, and then we go so on like this, and we do our lock target. So uh, this part here is way simple. It's more simple than you probably thinking. So to be able to update this for each player, probably this part it will make sense now if you never see how Unreal Engine is. Now that it will make sense why I did what I did, and this is basically the reason, because now we see here on this corner that we can change this number whatever we want. We can say any number we put here, and then we hit enter, it will show up there. So that's really good. So we can be 100%, or we can start with 0 or 1,000, whatever. Let's say 0. This is what's going to be our starting point. It's no matter what number we put here, we just need to manipulate this number, and the way that we do that is by binding. It's right here on the right side, so it's part of this, and we can do bindings in a lot of ways. This one of the way that you can do the way that I've been doing on this machine when I was learning. It's kind of create a variable on the widget widget screen, and then use it as a reference. So whatever variable you put there on text on this side, because this is a test, it say right there this is a text. So but is another way easier that you can do, and I recommend it to do it, and is creating a new banding. Basically you're going to create a new function to read all the time, and it will update to see what it is here. So basically we create a new banding here, and automatically it will create this, that it will get the left spinner chain. That's the name that we got over here on the sign panel, and you see now that it's already bound, and you know how to do nothing else to change that number. The only thing you have to do is actually telling what you want to put there. And remember, if we go back to our page here on our traditional game mode, if you remember, in each player we put players. So this will be updated each time, and it will get our values. So the only thing that we have to do, we have to reference to make my main controller over here and look whatever we need here, which is going to be left spinner. So let's do that real quick. Already in this I got code that right here, that this is called what is called basically main controller. Basically this is referring whatever I pull from here is actually like if I telling the Unreal Engine pull whatever is on this and bring it to here. So right now we can pull this and say look for, remember, players, spinner. There you go. We can set or we can get. We need the information of 0, which is our left, and the only thing we need to do is convert this to test. And how we do that, if you never do it, super simple. Just drag it here and you see it's auto converted, and it convert whatever variable, a float, to a test condition, and it will read it. That's it. That's it. Basically, this is our hard coding. Super hard to think. No, super simple but straightforward. That's basically is Unreal Engine. Super simple. And that's what I mentioned a long time ago, that I code this machine in 2 months, and people was like, how you gonna did that, how you did that 2 months? Of course, because it's simple. It's way simple. It's just follow path and follow whatever you want and do whatever you want. And that's what I'm doing this video, so you guys see it and start understanding Real Engine, and motivate yourself to do a machine with this coding. And you just need a little PC, and it will run whatever program you do here. And that's what I have over there. So right now this is already binding. Let's do the next one. Create a binding. So you can see here we got already the it just creates. So but let's go back. If you see here, we got different binding already, and we can also remove our new binding. So you can select, oh, this number is the same, the other one, just use this one. Simple as that. But let's go back here now. Because we got it here, we can select this two part, or we can just select this, copy it, or we can try it from here. Either way. So it's right here. Let's get, and now let's get players spinner, and this is gonna be number 1. We're gonna do this. Oh, wrong thing. I just create a new return value to over here, so we don't need that. We just need, just put it right there. Simple as that. Let's go next. 10%, and this one, create a new binding, same thing. And what we look here is, oh, wrong one. Get here, and we got players percentage. Wait, how we call it? I forget already. This is for the destruction. Destruction. Missing count. Bumpers right here. So we got players, bumpers. This is the bumpers that we're calling over there. So we got players, bumpers, percentage right here, and that's it. Let's go back here, and this is gonna be our multiplier. So let's go binding the renew binding, and now we get this back again. And the binding of the bumpers is this one, players bumper one. And let's go here, players bumpers, get right here, and the same thing. So this is an integer, and it converted to simple as that. So let's continue closing this because we don't need this anymore. Just to keep it simple. Now we need this. Let's go player binding, and now we're gonna get the penalty as players missing target count. Okay. Oh, one. Oh, where's my? Yep. Let's go. Players missing players set. Now right here, missing T count. Same thing, and that's it. Close that. Go back here. Oh no, let's go back here. Let's go back here, and we got all these. Next is gonna be target lock ball. So let's go back here, and we got that for lock balls here, and then okay, player lock ball. Okay, so over here we got two variables, so probably we had to do, now that I'm thinking, because let's see. What, oh, let me get back here. I forget I collapsed everything. So when we start locking balls here, we check right here, start locking ball. Then what we checking is if 1 and 2. So basically we had to add these two. Okay, we had to add these two to see that one. So that one is gonna be like that. Okay, so let's go bind this one, create binding, and we have to do a little math here. Simple, and that math will be that over here. Let's go back here just to look, and we got the target. So these two. So we got to have drop target lock ball 1 and 2 plus that. So let's do our widget, and we're gonna get lock ball target 1. I select wanna get lock ball. What gets set if I say, oh, it's up here. Get drop target ball 1, and then get all lock all targets 2, 1 and 2. So what we need to do here, that whatever value is gonna be this zoom. So we need to zoom this plus, oh no, this plus this, and that's gonna be it. So basically, if this is 1, it's gonna be 1, and this is 0. So this is 1 and this is 0. It's gonna be 1, and if this one is 1 and 1, it will be 2. It was that. All right. We got that out of the way. Boom, and then we going to this one. We got 3, and we're gonna bind these two, same thing. So basically we're gonna plus this same, and now everything will make sense. So we're gonna be attack lock ball, attack ball. This is player. I want players. Get player 1. Get player. No. What is it? One player 1, player 2. How let me see over here. So for player we got, oh, so I call it player attack 0, player attack 1, player attack lock. Oh, look at that, I got a bug here. I copy the same thing, so look, stuff happens. So let's go back, find, we need players attack 2. Players attack 2. That's what we need here. And this is right, 0, 1, and 2. That's perfect. So I did a mistake here. So we need all this. So it's player attack. It's not locking ball stuff. So players. Oh, players attack. There you go. So let me copy this. So this is 0. Paste 1. Paste 2. This plus boom, simple as that. So simple. So when you got 1, 2, 3, 3, there you go. So right now everything is ready to go over in this part. Now what the next step is basically to off and on this. So basically we need to check mark is a variable. So basically I'm saying that the whole thing over here is a variable, and we can see it over here in the graphic. So we're gonna close this and we're gonna go to the main event place of my widget. This is all the coding for the widget. If you want to know more why I did this and how I did it, and understand more the logistic of my pinball machine with this code and why it's here, just comment about below what you want to know, and I probably do a video with it and show the explanation of everything. But for now, right here we got the variable, and we can do whatever we want with this. So over here I got widget button controllers. So this is when we hit any button, that's where we got our sequence. And as well over here you see I got the check marks for whatever, if we check it on, stuff like that. This is what we did. So for now, let's come to, also I got a sequence here for anything. Let's go on down below here, and this basically, if I get this is something that we can manipulate to do and use visible. So if I, for example, I go here visible, so now set this to visible, or I can collapse it. Simple as that. So we need to do 2 of these, and now we have to create something that say if it's true, do this, if it's off, do this. So now we have to do a variable in this widget over here and set that variable, or we can call it because we got it already. So let's do, where is my, oh, right here, down here, right here, we got that, and say traditional game mode, and then we do a branch and say condition. Now if it's true, do this, and if it's false, do this. And then we need something to come in over here and kind of set these values. And the way that we can do is basically do a check mark, and we can promote this check mark like this, and then set the value, and that value will also do this in the same time. Okay, so basically let's go back to our widget, and then we will lock these. I already locked everything, so make it easier. So now we're gonna find our right here. Let's unlock this. Oh no, let me, yeah, let's unlock that, and let's open the frame. So now we got our settings. So we got a couple pages over here, but for make it simple, what I'm gonna do, I will align basically one more over here, and when we get to this page we can go back here and set it up over here, just to not do another page, but then just for the tutorial, to make it simple, I will just leave it in this page, and like that we can start testing and see if we need to do any changes before we create our save and all that, because the last thing that we want to do is save scores, because we don't want to save score when we just tweaking everything and then we have to reset the whole coding. So because we save it and stuff like that. So let's copy. So what I need to do is you copy something like this and just duplicate that, and over here change the name, and now we're gonna call this traditional set, and that will create a variable as well, but we got something here and we can just put it right here. You can rename it. It's already named. Why it stay with view all game? Oh, because that's what it say here. So let's change whatever it say here and say traditional mode. Okay, let's change it. Now we got traditional mode, and we can put some lines if we wanna get it over there, and we can just move it right here, and we can just copy this and do a new one. That one we're gonna call check boss and say arcade auto. It will say traditional. Oh, why it's not changing? Oh, I have to delete it like this. Traditional switch. Okay, traditional. And then we got the square right there is behind this. And this square we can just put it right here. We can take some lines off over here. Get like 3 off and just push this right there. And now we got this check mark, and this check mark, it's 1 second. Okay, so this check mark, you can see the option here. So when you check, it will look like that. And also this is make it simple over here, because look at that, on check, what do we do? So that's basically, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, if we check this, it's gonna get up here, and now we can find our diagram right here. There you go. So basically now when this is happening, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start doing this, and also we wanna do a set traditional mode right here, and that will take care to 1 second. Right. So sorry. So that basically when the player over here selected, it will automatically trigger whatever it will set, this whatever is set, and automatically will select the path, and it will say, you know what, I check if this is here, visible if it's off, the call access. Simple is that. So also when we get to the save, I will create a save for this. So every time that you save, that you turn off, let's say that you set up this one to traditional mode always active, so we have to select leave it as active all the time, and then for that we need to work over here. We have to create a new slot of saving. This is all our save, and we have to call it on the function, but I will not do that right now because I just want to leave it there so we can start testing and see if we nail it on all the coding. And so every time that I turn on the machine, I have to come to option right now and select it to do this. And also I remember that if we select this is true, we need quick mode to be active as well. So right here, quick start right here. So let's copy this and put it right here, because if it's true, we also counting on quick start. And I mentioned this on the first of the first video, I think, and that will basically start the game. This check mark when you press the switch button, if this is on, it will automatically start the sequence of player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, how many times you press, and we counting on that when we are transition mode. Just start right away and start playing. If it's off, it will open a slot, say player 1, and then you can select player 2, player 3, and select mods and stuff like that. That's more for the home edition. So, but at this moment, we can set our widget, so we can open this, and it's missing something because I remember just now that if I leave it like that, this is not be visible by this. So we, every time that we open that that when we close it and open it, it closed exactly. So we can see here, right here, that we can set this. We have to set traditional to visible, and also we have to copy this, and every time that this is on, so basically when we hit next button, it will disable this. It will actually collapse these numbers, and it will bring another one. That's all this process over here. So I need to do that for this, and also for this checkbox that we just bring, and this is gonna work together right here. I almost forget about that. So basically I'm gonna copy these two, and I will look wherever this auto switch is. That one will be as well, so let's find it, and I think it's gonna be here, and also on the standard reset. I think for it's gonna be right here. Right here, hiding all buttons, and this is all buttons. So when I hit this, you see it's right here as well. So let's put it here, and it will hide when everything is hiding. If not, it's gonna stay there on the screen all the time because I never tell to hiding or not hiding. So this is a process that when I click exit button, you see everything is gonna be hiding. And you see when I press the start button on the menu, this is when I open the menu, and basically that it's what is controlling all the letters and checkbox and all that over there. So right here you can see is an event. I got it hiding right here, and also I got it right there, and also I got it right here. So yep, we have to put it here. So this is happen right here to collapse, and so it happened here. And the last one is, okay, this one is when this is will basically pull what is on settings. So this is my setting on the beginning, on the when you turn the machine. This is where I'm gonna put and actually set up the value of whatever I save, and the save is right here. I never show you this, but it's right here. So this is when it loads, and over here it's when we save. Where is it? Save. Yeah, all this. No, right here. So yeah, save data. So when we save it in data, this is what save on the game, all that. And when we load, this is what we load. So then we had to do a new variable to save it from here and call it from here and bring it. So when you turn the machine, save this value and keep this value to whatever we set and stay there. So I think that will be good for our widget. So yeah. And also our selecting. So now we're gonna do a for saving, but you know what, I'm gonna do an enter parenthesis here to do testing. So we're gonna start testing and correcting any issue that we found here, and then the last thing we will work with saving score. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Let's see if all this setting, yeah, it's hiding already and everything should be good. So let's turn off this and turn off this. Now we got the beautiful widget. All right, so thank you for watching, and I think the next video that you will see, it will be testing the new event and see it how we did it. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumb up and God bless. Take care.